Because my king told me to. Madanach. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
And why are you telling me all this? I knew we were getting to something really bad, Duckethis. Oh. I told you.
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the King of Rags while you're serving a life sentence in Silver Mine.
Oh God, Duckethis, what do we do? Duckethis, run! Where in the name of God am I going? River!
Come quietly.
Fine.
We'll never see the sun again. No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
So, Madanach, the King in Rags, the one I've heard so much about. There's his toilets. He has a private cell also himself, does he? Oh, and more than that. He's got beds and everything.
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well, look at you. The Nords...
You just said all that.
So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
You have a lot. I want my freedom.
Your freedom? Yes. But even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood.
Yes.
You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nords stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
Understand? How?
There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
I want to know about Thonar.
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control.
Cunning. I mean, you might be one son of a bitch, you might be a bastard, but you are smart.
This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are. The Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free.
Fair enough.
Our struggle is our people's struggle.
So let's go hear this story, I guess. Another door there.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Run. Ah, shoot, I need to talk.
Don't reach for a shiv around me. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists?
I was in Helgen. I was being sent to the executioner young. I've always been known to get into trouble. It was in Helgen.
So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside?
Guess we're far from Skyrim. I have friends, the only family I need. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I doubt that my family and elsewhere are waiting for me, really.
I had
Doc
a
Heath is,
daughter
though.
once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Modenak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear what happened to you.
My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
Okay.
All right then.
We're strangely chill in the sign-off, anyway. Let's go back to speak to Modenak.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
I will.
You're a slave, just like us.
I'm getting out of here. I talked to Braid.
Imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting.
You'll help me escape, then?
Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisbar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good.
I can't kill Grisvar without a shiv.
Ah, Bork will muscle one out of you on your way in? Fine. Take this one.
Ooh.
Our struggle is our people's struggle.
Fair enough. I'll go kill him for you. I've only beat one guy down. So what's the murder?
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was young.
I'm now curious. Oh. I could become a werewolf again. Ah, while I'm in the mine. Hello.
Somebody help!
What a waste.
It's probably a little bit of a waste of a werewolf, but he wasn't even that hard to kill, to be honest. I'm not gonna say this.
I'll gut you like a horker!
I'm not saving this, by the way. I mean, let's be honest, these guys have no defense against me. told you I'd beat your schemer out of you, and now I'm feeding on you. Oh dear. Now let's go see if I can murder Madarak, even. I do kind of want to escape with them, though. We're not going to save this at all.
Victory is yours! Where
Search Madarak's body. Jesus Christ. I mean, I suppose that's one way to deal with your problems. I'm not keeping this save. Let's read what's on the note, shall we? I promised you all we would escape hidden in mine together, and I have found a way. If I die before I can show it to you, then search the cells near my room. Use my key. There's a tunnel that leads to the city you can use. I'm a flipping murderer. I'll be fair, like, they're all monsters, the Forsworn, but, you know, I can at least let them have their king back. This timeline never happened. Nope.
Decided I was too much of a...
Somebody help! My money is on the big one.
Death is highly overrated.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
Right.
I left behind my daughter, Ualain, when I was taken.
I've done it. Didn't kill you
You're
at
back.
all.
Have you done what I asked?
He's dead.
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
I have brothers? It's news to me.
What's going on, Madarak? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The reach belongs to the Forsworn.
I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Into the tunnel. Let's go.
Okay. I shall follow your lead. Oh, the Markarth ruins. I couldn't get into those earlier. This is all very interesting. But surely we're not going to get out of this unscathed. We're running through dwarven ruins. I don't like it. There's going to be dwarven things here. Oh.
Must have scared him off.
Nice.
Huh? Ha! Found you!
Ow. Dude, I'm on your side.
Nobody here now.
Dude, you are not giving me enough credit. Come on, I'm shouting fire at the damn things. You know? Stabbing them with a goddamn shiv. Getting up there in the battle. You know, you guys just not. You're not giving me enough credit. Ugh. Oh. Oh goodness. A lot of things here. A lot of little dweller things. I should not be trying to explore this place as under-equipped as I am right now.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider.
Oh, wow, okay, you've got your armor.
I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by.
Well, thank you. What happens now?
Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today.
Okay.
It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Okay. Okay. Dwarven boots. Dwarven gauntlets. The helmet is back. Echoes of the Minor Knight. We need to wear that. Steel armor. Ooh, there we go. And... nope. There we go. Orcish Warhammer. Science of 4. Oh, well, that feels better. A weighty Orcish Warhammer in my hand. All I had to do was side with the Forsworn. Although I could basically have murdered every single last one of them, eaten them, and then found my own way out. I guess. But at least they're going to clear my name, so, you know, I kind of owe the Forsworn that at least. So maybe we'll go and chase somebody else, for now.
Think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You've poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Bonar! Never should have come here!
Hey to keep this. It's not our fight, but do you want to watch? Well, I think we've, I wonder what would have happened if I'd, if I actually had killed them all. Well, I guess it's not our problem now, is it?
Must die.
I'm kind of chasing him around because, you know, I kind of want to see him crumble into ash and take his stuff. There he goes. Well, he deserved it as well. Ooh. Well, we've left the place a complete and utter tip. A mess. Sonos Vilblood is dead, the King of Rags is now back out into Markarth. I think we've done some good work here. And by that I mean we've completely and totally fucked everything up. But at least there are no guards to stop us. I didn't feel somebody else leaving there. Right. So, that was that little episode. Let's have a read of this journal, shall we? But Madanak is becoming unruly. You'd think that 20 years in prison will calm a beast like him down a bit. Maybe I should let the Jarl execute him after the uprising after all. Still, he's been invaluable and get rid of several problems over the years. Maybe I'm overreacting. No one knows about our little arrangement, not even the Forsworn. I wonder how they would react knowing their king in rags was one of my most important assets. This little shadow rebellion appears better not start to include me, though. I found out he's even thinking about double-crossing me. I'll make sure he dies inside Tidna Mine like the animal he is. Well, unfortunately, we made the bad choice of deciding to mess with me. And you paid the price for it. Seriously though, what the hell do we do now? Like, I don't particularly want to go after Forsworn, at least for a little bit. Out of, you know, gratitude for helping me out there. I mean, you weren't in there, you don't know. It was tough. But, seriously, we've completed this quest, what the hell do we do now? I guess we'll find out. We'll figure something out. Anyway, after that, amazing little episode there, I think we're going to sign off. Come out of Tidna Mine, back in Markarth, which is now empty of guards, because pretty much the escaping Forsworn from Tidna Mine just basically massacred a lot of them. And I got some measure of revenge, I'd say, on this little blood family. I don't think Markarth is ever really going to be a place I'm going to feel comfortable. It's too stony, and you know they try to put me away for life, frame me for murders. Do you feel sorry for that guy's family though? You know, the one who was put me on this quest in the first place, and he got murdered in the Shrine of Talos. Oh well. Next time we'll head off back into the wilds again, I guess, and maybe we'll go find Red Eagle's sword or something, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll head up to Solitude. Solitude's nice and big, haven't been to Solitude yet. I think it's a cool place. But yeah, I guess for now, all that's left for me to say is as always, thank you and good day.